Oh, but look, there's some Yankee fans who want his autograph. Wait a second. This is not computing. Soto and the Mets play the Yankees coming up. Both teams in first place in their respective divisions as the Mets look to get even in this series, throwing every available left-handed bat in there against Schmidt.
Yeah, the Yankees really need him to be right in the middle of that rotation. I mean, obviously, you know, Max Fried's good. You got Carlos Rodon that's pitching well, and you need Clark Schmidt to take the next step.
Popped up. Playable left side. Third baseman Rivas backs up into fair territory, makes the catch. One down.
Soto. And once again, this will be the soundtrack of his life here in the Bronx for the next 15 years as he gets booed lustily as he comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Got the fastball right by him. And the crowd looks in joy. Pete started off hot. Last 9 games, 5 hits and 36 at-bats. That's 139. Ground ball Volpe. Bobbles, regains, fires, got him.
Nicely done by Clark Schmidt. Nothing across for the Mets.
Now it's Griffin Canning facing left-hand hitting Ben Rice, the Yankees' designated hitter.
Ben Rice, the Dartmouth product, swings at the first pitch he sees and flies one out to center field. Tyrone Taylor should have enough room, and he puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out for Canning. Judge starts tonight with a .500 on-base percentage and a .775 slugging percentage, which is nearly 200 points better than the next best in the American League, Alex Bregman. And he throws another fastball, and Judge flies it out to right. So 3 straight fastballs, and Canning gets Judge to fly out for the second out. How about that? Judge started the day with an OPS against fastballs of .1569.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with a changeup, and that retires the side. Vientos has hit in 6 straight, batting .245 with 5 home runs, 17 runs batted in.
Swing and a miss. Way far from a knuckle curve. As Vientos didn't come close.
It's tightly wound. It's got 3,200 RPMs on it, which means revolutions per minute. That is as good or at or near the top in terms of shape and spin of anybody's knuckle curve in the game.
Going on, hit to the right side, right to LeMahieu. Room service for him as well. Easy play, no stress on Schmidt. 1-2-3 second. He's 6 up, 6 down with a couple of Ks.
Here's the 2-0 to Volpe. Swing and a slow hit chopper towards third, hustling after it. Beatty, bare hands, throws. He got him. Beautiful play by Brett Beatty. Aggressive, barehanded, strong throw. Inning over.
There's Brett Beatty. He's at third today, left-hand hitter. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Top of the zone again. Schmidt with his 3rd strikeout. 2 down here in the 3rd. His pitch swung on and hit to the right side. DJ LeMahieu with the soft liner makes the catch, coming to his left. And Clark Schmidt, first trip through the order, 9 up and 9 down.
You know, DJ's return from that long IL stint came at the perfect time, especially with the unfortunate injury to Oswaldo Cabrera. DJ LeMahieu, there's spots for him now to play. He's going to get time. Fly ball right field, going back Soto. Turning, looking, see ya! Into the short porch. 1-0 Yankees on the DJ home run.
Well, you said a welcome for DJ LeMahieu to get back in the lineup. Well, that's a welcome sight, too. And I tell you what, DJ LeMahieu does not show a lot of emotion. Going around first base, he showed emotion on the first home run of the year. I mean, what a thing to get back.
Perseverance rewarded right there.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Canning's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Griffin Canning strikes out Judge with a slider. Middle game of this 3-game series. Mets trying to even things up. Here's a 3-0. That's outside. A 4-pitch walk snaps what was a perfect start for Clark Schmidt. So the Mets all of a sudden have the tying run on. And here's Juan Soto, greeted by these lovable Yankee fans.
And Soto lines a base hit into right field. So Juan Soto has his first hit back in his old haunts. And the Mets have the first 2 men on in the 4th. So here's Alonso, first and second, nobody out. Mets last night were 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Pete's been the best for the Mets this year. And Alonso rips one into left field for a base hit. Lindor turns third. He'll come home with the tying run. Pete Alonso drives in his 37th run of the year, and the Mets have gotten even 1-1.
A leadoff walk seems to always hurt a pitcher.
Well, now the Mets trying to build themselves a big inning. And here's Brandon Nimmo, grinds it out to third base his first time up. 1-2. On the inside corner, got him looking. So Nimmo is rung up for the 4th strikeout of the day for Schmidt, the first out of the inning. There's Mark Vientos, who struck out his first time up. Soto at second, Alonso at first with 1 out. And there goes Soto stealing third and no throw. Second stolen base of the series for Juan Soto and his 5th of the year.
Well, I think Yankee Stadium playing here has a lot to do with it. You just cannot pay attention, not pay attention to runners.
First and third, 1 out, the 1-0.
Hit in the air to deep left field. Over toward the corner goes Dominguez right near the wall, and he makes the catch. Tagging at third, Soto. He'll come in to score. Alonso tagged at first. He'll take second. The Mets go in front 2-1 on the Mark Vientos sacrifice fly.
Stolen base by Soto gives the Mets a run.
He's walked another one, and the Mets have the bases loaded. Terren's on, McNeil to second, and Alonso to third. Nobody up in that Yankee bullpen yet. Bases loaded, top of the 4th, 2-1 Mets. Pitch to Beatty.
But he drives one out to right field. Judge gets turned around but finds it and makes the catch on the warning track.
Sigh of relief from Yankee fans. Wow.
Less boos, more of a buzz. I think the Met fans here are kind of evening it out.
And he walked him. So Soto's on base for the 5th time in this series. 4th walk given up by Schmidt in 4 2/3 innings.
Line to left field coming on Dominguez. He makes the play, and that will do it.
2-1 to LeMahieu in this 2-1 Met lead. Bottom 5, the pitch. Swung on, line drive up the middle. Almost hit the second base umpire, Nestor Ceja. Shutting it down at second is Escara. As Escara gives a big applause to DJ. DJ 2 for 2 today. Welcome back. Well, opportunity here for Vivas.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Vivas down on strikes.
And Canning has his 4th strikeout. Rice had a base hit up the middle his last time up. 1 for 2 on the day. Flies one out to left, and Nimmo steadies and makes the grab. 2 out. And now before Canning faces Aaron Judge, Jeremy Hefner's going to go out and have a conversation. Judge grounds one softly to third. Beatty comes in and snags it. Side retired.
Good pitch by Canning as he jammed Aaron Judge, gets him to roll out, and that leaves 2 aboard.
Cody Bellinger leads off against Griffin Canning, who's been outstanding. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Bellinger strikeout and a fly to right today.
High fly ball, right center field. Taylor back, turning, looking, see ya! Off the back wall of the bullpen. A 12-game hitting streak for Bellinger. A 2-2 game in the Bronx. 6 home runs, 22 ribbies for Bellinger.
That was a bomb.
Anthony Volpe on at first with a well-struck single under a diving Alonso. That's going to be it for Griffin Canning as the Yankees, who have tied the game 2-2 here in the bottom of the 6th, now have runners at the corners. 1 man out. J.C. Escara due up.
And he hits a ground ball on the right side. Alonso's going to come home with it for the tag. Out. Dominguez tagged out by Torrens. Alonso did not hesitate, and the 3-2 fielder's choice nets the second out. Volpe now at second, Escara at first, and here's DJ LeMahieu, who's had a big impact today. Breaking ball hit on the ground. Beatty's got it. Goes to short way for the force play, and that retires the side.
Go ahead man is at first for the Mets. 2-2 game in the 7th inning on a beautiful Saturday.
And Taylor slugs one out to left center. Deep in the gap goes Dominguez. Can't get it. It's 1 hop up against the wall. Beatty to third. He's being waved home by Mike Sarbaugh. The relay by Volpe to the plate. He is out.
In time! They get Beatty trying to score. A perfect relay by the Yankees.
Well, I tell you, the relay happened when Cody Bellinger went in front and got an unbelievable carom off the wall and then got it into Volpe. I'm sure there's going to be a replay, but we can watch it here and see if he got him before. I don't think you can change that, huh?
Yeah, they're going to try to take a look at it. But
you got to have unbelievable accuracy. Everything went right on this play.
The call is confirmed. Runners out.
Great rotation by the umpires and a really strong call by the first base umpire, Adam Hamari. Here's Lindor, runner at second. The pitch. Ground ball. Backhanded line by LeMahieu to first. Got him! Got him! What a play on both ends. As the Yankees get out of the top of the 7th inning.
DJ from yesteryear, a little throwback to the old Glover. When you're on the mound, they make defense plays behind you like that. Yeah, you're going to shout.
Mets 2, Yankees 2 in the 7th. Bases are clear. Judge 0 for 3 today.
This late in a tie game, don't let Judge beat you here.
Swing and a miss. Got him with a cutter away.
What a job by Brazoban. Faces 5 batters and caps it off with a strikeout of Judge to keep it tied.
Well, back in position, good to go. Here's Alonso, and the first pitch by Hill. Line towards left center, might be in for a hit, and it is. It's going going to go to the wall. Pete's on his way to second. Bellinger up with the ball. He'll play it in, and Alonso stands at second with a one-out double. And he gets there ahead of Nimmo to touch up for the second out. Going to third is Alonso, and looks like Aaron Boone is going to make the move here.
And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the splitter. So Boone presses the right button.
Mets are turned away in the 8th.
And so the Yankees now with runners at second and third, 2 out in this 2-2 game. None of these 3 pitches terribly competitive, and so that would indicate that there's no way Escara should get a cookie here on 3-0. Of course, LeMahieu, a tough customer on deck. Down and in, ball 4. Well, it looked like they were content to pitch around him, but you do that also foreshadows the looming hitter. And that's a tough cookie in DJ LeMahieu.
And a first pitch line drive to right, and Soto's there to grab it, side retired.
And the Yankees leave him loaded in the 8th. No runs ahead. 3 men left. I think it hit Taylor in the elbow and then clipped the catcher, Escara. Yep, Taylor's been hit by the pitch, and that loads the bases with 1 out. Aaron Boone was in absolute disbelief that it was not a swinging strike. So here is Lindor, just trying to at least get that go-ahead run home. Good speed all around. Swinging a high pop-up, shallow left field. Dominguez with Bellinger. Bellinger makes the catch. Acuna tags coming down the line. Bellinger's throw not in time. Head first slide. Acuna comes across the plate on a pretty shallow sacrifice fly.
Cody Bellinger got flat-footed. Dominguez not out of the way. Cody Bellinger probably talked to him about it to completely get out of the way.
So it's Wells, Rice, and Judge up against Diaz. Quite a test for Edwin.
Well, 9 for 9 for saves. Double figures. Why not?
And a foul tip held by Alvarez. Strike 3. 1 man down.
Back foot slider. Got him fishing.
1 out and nobody on now. Ben Rice. Little looper behind third, and Beatty's there to grab it. 2 down. So the Yankees are down to their final out. And of course, it's Aaron Judge coming to the plate in a 1-run game.
What a game. What a game this has been. This has been fabulous.
47,000 plus all standing. Met fans, Yankee fans alike. 3-2 coming. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. 99-mile-an-hour gas upstairs, and Edwin Diaz notches the save, and the Mets even up the series with a 3-2 thriller. Edwin Diaz now 10 out of 10 in save opportunities. Got Judge to climb the ladder to finish off this 3-2 Mets victory.